First of all, it's not that IMIS has no problems. And if IMIS was there for the national government before, this is a system that's been piloted. He cannot do it through threats and intimidation and not solve the issues. Leto, you are a smart man. When a new system is being implemented, there are basics, right? There is a piloting of that system so that you can troubleshoot any problems that you face along the way. There is capacity building and training. There is parallel runs. I'll give you an example. They tried to implement a new system called Human Resource Information System in September of 2024. It couldn't work. And the average county had about 3 weeks of delay in paying salaries at the time. They pulled it back, fixed the software, and they went live on it in December of 2024. If this thing was working seamlessly, we would not even be having this conversation. And by the way, even as we speak in counties today, there is a system called the STEP by the World Bank. It's a procurement system for all World Bank projects. And it is working. And it's an e-procurement system. So this business of him saying that we intend to remove and plug papers out of manual, and procurement files or whatever. Why does everyone want to look good at the expense of counties? Why does everyone want to look like they're working at the expense of counties? And I put a question to Mbadi. You say he's watching this clip, this press conference. The other day at the DPF, I asked him a question. Refer me to one state agency, one department, one ministry, including his, where this thing has been adopted seamlessly and it's working. So that I can send these governors and their procurement officers to go and see how it's been done. It's none. Probably it's just because they can't talk the way we're talking. It's not working for them as well. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Judy. I work for the Nairobi. I only have 2 questions on health. One, the latest release by CS Duale on matters with staff had showed us that of the I'm saying that the latest report by CS Duale on the number of USC workers who are in counties showed us that there of the 7,600 who are in counties, 215 did show up. So the right number that are there are about 7,400. So where is the 2,000 that you've mentioned in the release coming from? And then secondly, there are rumors that COG plans to do away with the USC staff should Duale fail or his ministry fail to release the funds. Is this true or not?
Now, the 9,000 is the initial number recruited. 7,000 were those that were on site, 7,000 thereabout, at the time we started the exercise. Because we did a return from every county at the time of starting the verification exercise. So that 215 is the difference. But the difference between the people initially employed under this arrangement and the ones that are now active is that 2,000 plus. And we want to know where the money went. 2, we do not intend to vary the contract that we have for WAS until it ends. But if national government provides the resources to absorb these people on a permanent and pensionable basis at the SRC rates so that we can keep them in perpetuity until their retirement age. These are Kenyans who are in their 20s. We will allow the permanent and pensionable now, today. But what they're trying to do is to say we have this much, let's pay you at SRC rates between now and when your contract ends. And when your contract ends, it's the responsibility of the governor to put you on permanent and pensionable. You know, you cannot deal with these young Kenyans with intellectual dishonesty, because that's been intellectually dishonest.
In fact, in his release, these guys are supposed to be absorbed in October as county governments. Are you ready? Are they going to be absorbed?
I thought I've been, very plain in what I'm demanding. I just want two things only. Two things. Can he deal with the gratuity issues at the health ministry level? Because the law is very clear. When someone works for you on contract, they earn gratuity. What they do with that gratuity is up to them. They can either increase it, they can take it away and do something with it. They can increase their pensions with it. They can set up a pension. Deal with the gratuity management, number one. Number two, increase the equitable share of counties. Don't give us a one-off stipend to pay the increased salaries, because you're only postponing the problem. You're not dealing with it conclusively. Don't deal with the symptom. Deal with the disease. That's all. I hope I'm very clear.
Last question.
And the lady there, yes.
My name is Vera Mora from KTN. When the EGP system was being rolled out, the president said you either join the system or leave the government. Now that you have asked that it will be withdrawn immediately, where does that leave you?
I think the president was talking to the staff of the national government. He's the chief executive of the national government.
We can't leave them.
We are running our own government.
Running our own government.
Article 6.2. Read the tagline behind me there. 48 governments, one nation. That's the constitution. Yeah. But if we consult and it's proved to us that this thing works and it's for the betterment of the country, that's a conversation we're willing to have. Not the threat, not the intimidation, not raising voices with us. Mbadi should not raise his voice with us. We're elected by the people of Kenya. Yes.
Remind him, ministers are junior to governors.
I didn't say that.
I said it.
So,
I said it.
yes, last question.
I'm Purity Karimia from Gate FM. You said you are not going to be threatened or intimidated by the national government. Does it mean that government, county government, does not have freedom to operate its operations apart from this health? There is any other issue that you are being threatened?
I've made it very clear that the Constitution requires us to consult and cooperate in the delivery of service to Kenyans, because we are serving the same people. But it also recognizes that we are distinct governments. So we acknowledge that we are interdependent, but we must acknowledge also that we are separate and distinct. And mutual cooperation does not include threats, foul language, intimidation, threatening that you're going to withhold monies. As who? Yeah. Let's set out the counties then if you're going to withhold money. I want to end it there. Asante Mungu awabariki.
Kabisa.